Yeah. Now I want everybody to join in on this one. I like this song because it illustrates my journey with anime. And I'm sure a lot of you listening out there are in the same boat. So check it out for a minute. Let me tell you a story of back in the day, about the first time I ever saw an anime. Now I liked cartoons, I watched them every day, but watching anime just blew me away. Now if I remember straight, I was 9 years old, the middle of winter, so at night it was cold. I woke up in a shiver earlier than norm, went and made myself some tea to keep myself warm. Went back to the room with nothing to do, turned the TV on and saw something new. A show I had never seen about a team of 5 girls. They possessed special powers and protected the world. In skirts so small you could see their ass, and they all had a crush on tuxedo masks. I thought to myself, this is cooler than cool, and I talked all about it that day at school. Okay, yeah, what's your first anime? What's your first anime? Say, hey, think far, far back if you love anime. Oh, which one was it? Hey, they got you hooked. What's your first anime? Say, I know y'all can feel me out there. If you love anime. About 3 years later, a middle school kid watching tunes on Saturday morning is what I did. Getting tired of the shows, I hoped, wished and prayed that I'd see something like Sailor Moon that day. A few surf channels later, what did I see? A kick-ass show called Dragon Ball Z. At super fast speeds flying round the screen, eyes glued to the tube for the epic fight scene. Gigantic explosions from energy blasts. My hopes and prayers were answered at last. This show rocks, I hope it never ends. I was impressed by an anime once again. Later that day, I told all my friends, told them how when it comes to anime, I'm all in. Priority viewing anime for the win, and I'm just as hype about it now as I was then. Okay, yeah. What's your first anime? What's your first anime? Say hey. If you love anime. If you love anime. Okay, yeah. What's your first anime? What's your first anime? Hey, let me hear you say hey. If you love anime. If you're like me, then it's dear to your heart. Anime had me hooked right from the start, and I've seen so many, yet so many left. I'll watch anime till the day of my death, and I'll never forget how those first shows introduced me to a world previously unknown, and opened my eyes to a new world of fun. This is how Shadow Clone's life begun. Now anime is part of my everyday. Don't watch a rap about it, me? No way. And some are turned off by my otaku ways, and how I like to go to cons and do cosplay. So I tell them about the only thing I can say. You can blame it all on my first anime. So all my kinsmen, let me hear you say hey. Say hey for all the folks who love anime. Okay, hey, what's your first anime? Okay. Say hey, if you love anime. If you love anime. Okay, what's your first anime? What's your first anime? Say hey, if you love anime.